Come spend a week with me and my little family as we do some things for Easter, my mom's birthday, and just some general life. As always, thank you for being here. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell so you do not miss any of the videos that I post. It's just about 5 a.m. and I just finished feeding the baby. So now I'm gonna change, work out, pump, and have time to shower before my oldest gets up. One of our favorite things during maternity leave has been checking out local classes at community centers and libraries, and we always stop at a coffee shop beforehand. So we have little man's backpack. The rest of the stuff is already in the car. So we're gonna head on out, grab some coffee and have some snacks, and then head on over to the class. So we have a seat at the coffee shop. We have the lavender vanilla half cup with oat milk. The little guy is playing. He has a find it. Some highlights. You get the highlights and the Hello magazines. Absolutely 100% look into them. Send the little guy out. We're going to be right there soon and then head to class. Yeah. It is the night before Easter and I am going to attempt making a carrot cake roll, kind of like a pumpkin roll, but carrot cake. I've never had one and I've been craving carrot cake, but honestly I didn't want to be doing any layers and icing or anything, so I thought I would try this. I looked it up and it is a thing. So this is the recipe I'm following. I'll put it right here and I'll link it below, but I am going to attempt that while both my boys are sleeping, and if Carson wakes up then maybe he'll jump in and help. So fingers crossed this turns out well. Need this. We just cleaned our kitchen, so why not decide to bake? Oh well. I'm gonna put this aside because I actually have two to make, one for my family, one for Chris's. So we'll have this set aside and maybe if Carson wakes up, he can help me with the second one. I completely thought that we had enough ground ginger in our pantry and we do not. So Chris is making an impromptu trip to the store for me to grab ginger because the boys are sleeping. So I'll just do some other things until he gets back. Thank God for husbands. If you're new to watching our channel, I have an allergy that we spray on our wheat crop in the United States that causes me to go into anaphylactic shock. But we do buy imported flour from Italy. We used to buy imported flour from France that you can get online. This is a local place. This is from Penmac in the Strip District. So we buy their Caputo bread flour or their pizza flour or pasta flour depending on what we're breaking. Depending on what we're baking. So I'm gonna put this in too. Also kind of crazy to me, this is only 3/4 cup of flour for this whole thing, so we'll see how it turns out. I also did just make Easter bread if you're following our social media, and it uses 11 cups of flour, so maybe that's just where my brain is. Chris just got back with the ginger, so I'm gonna add that in and then it's getting put on the pan and into the oven. He got a fancy one. A tiny chef has joined me. So I'm gonna and pour it on this sheet and then pop it in the oven, and it says it takes about 9 to 11 minutes, so. Are you my hype man right now? Yeah. Thank you. Now we just have to let it cool, and then we'll make the icing, put the icing on, and roll it back up. We're gonna have a little assistance for the icing. So the recipe actually says 6 ounces of cream cheese, but I'm going to do a whole block. It's 8 ounces, and I don't know anybody that's ever said, I want less icing when it's cream cheese.
Like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
I like it too. The butter. It makes the bitter batter better. Cheers. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Ooh, I think it's good.
Let's get more.
Let's get more. Our roll is finally cool, so I'm gonna put our cream cheese icing on it and pop it in the fridge to let it kind of just all be one. And then I'll chop the ends off, and hopefully Chris and I can taste it tonight before we get to take it to our families tomorrow. So here we go. Also filming a reel at the same time, so if you see my selfie stick, so sorry. Or my tripod, I guess it's not really a selfie stick, my tripod. So when I make pumpkin roll for Thanksgiving, I always chop the ends off just to make it look prettier. This is my first time trying it with carrot cake roll. It is not as pretty as pumpkin roll, but I'm sure she tastes just as good. So wrap this up, put it in the fridge, and we'll take it tomorrow. So when Chris ran out earlier to grab me ginger, he picked up the gluten-free Cheez-Its. These just came out. And we just finished dinner, but we both really want to try them. I haven't had a Cheez-It since college, so we'll see what they taste like. Also, my favorite ones before I started actually listening to my body and stopped eating gluten was the Monterey Jack ones. When's the last time you had a Cheez-It?
Probably 4 or 5 years ago. I love Cheez-Its though. They look a little thinner.
They do look thin.
Oh, I got double.
Cheers.
They're good.
I think they're good.
Mama.
I use a little bit more crunch, but for gluten-free, I think they're really good.
I could eat this whole box.
Yeah. You can tell there's a slight difference, though. They're definitely gluten-free. So, just in case I bought my own box, in case they were terrible, but they would have done.
It's like a his and hers. I'm also not supposed to eat orange cheese, so we'll see how I feel. Oh, you got hot and spicy.
Yeah.
They never have the good flavors in gluten-free. That's probably a good thing, though. I'd eat them all. So the little guy and I are out delivering Easter bread to all of our friends and family. This is something that we do every year. It's something that my grandma did, my mom did, and I have done since probably I was a teenager, but we always do it either the Friday or the Saturday before Easter, and we just drop it off on their doorstep. And then it's nice because sometimes people are home and you can kind of give them a warning. And now I've been doing this for well over, oh my gosh, probably close to 20 years for some of my friends, because I started in high school delivering to them. So it's nice to like almost get time to catch up with people, and they kind of expect it now, but I always do give them a warning when I'm on the way there. So we have 2 more stops. Both my little guys are in bed, and I looked at the sink and have pump parts and bottles to clean, and I have to say I am so grateful for our GROWNSY bottle washer. I'm able to throw these in at the end of the night and set it, and then wake up in the morning and everything is clean, sterilized, and dried in a space that I know is safe for baby. So I'm gonna load this up and get to bed. Now I can get some sleep. Good morning. Let's take these out, put my bottles back together, and like grab my pump parts so I can pump for the day. Seriously, this thing is mom's best friend. Yes, it is Easter morning and I have to hem my pants. So let's set up my sewing machine, get my pants hemmed so we can get showered and get dressed. You get so worried about your kids that sometimes you forget about yourself. All right, I'm in.
Get out of my yard.